What's up, everyone? It's your boy Archmage Tuck, back at it again, and for the first time with ArchMethods. Little thing I'm gonna do, I'm gonna post it on YouTube. If you're catching this on YouTube, I stream on Twitch Monday, Wednesday, Friday, 9:30 Eastern time. But you can follow me, and it'll standardize it for you. I've been streaming Loop Hero basically since the demo came out. And I've been really enjoying it, but I'm gonna start doing some like tips, tricks, things I've seen, um, stuff that I've discovered on my own. This really is something I discovered on my own, and I've been using it since the alpha. The alpha came out before the demo went live on Steam. I don't think it really got the exposure that a lot of people sort of got with the demo. I don't think the alpha was anywhere near as popular, but in the alpha you did have access to the river and you could play around with it a lot, so I did. And I feel like I've optimized it. I feel like there's also a bug with it, and I'll get into that, but I feel like I've optimized it in a way that most people haven't. I've seen a lot of people streaming on Twitch. I've been watching a lot of people. The game's sort of blown up. It's got a lot of people streaming. It's got a lot of people watching. A lot of stuff on YouTube is popping up everywhere. But since I've been doing it from the beginning, I feel like maybe I have a little bit more experience than other people and think about it a little bit differently. But we'll get into what I'm talking about. It's the best way to use the river card. So if you just want to see it real quick, here, we'll get to the expedition. We'll tone it down a bit. We'll go into Necromancer. What do I want to do? Take out Cemetery. Let's put in Grove. Spider's End. Take out Vampire Mansion. Take out Battlefield. Take out Bloodgrove. Take out Smith's Forge. Take out Desert. We'll take out Suburbs as well. Have to have at least one of those. We'll bring in a gold card. Just for fun. Yeah, actually Shield will probably be better just to sort of test this. So this is what we'll run, and I'll show it to you real quick. We'll do it on the Necromancer. So the Forest is one of the best cards for the Necromancer for the increased attack speed. It's really good for other classes as well, but it's pretty much a must-have for the Necromancer right now with the way the game is and the way everything's balanced. And the way you can make the best use out of the Forest and the Thicket cards is with the river, right, by doubling them. So let me pull it up over here. This is what I've come up with. So this is the Arch method. This is what I've been using since the beginning. You can see I've got a little key here so you can see it, but I've drawn it up in paint. So this is the breakdown of what I've got with 10 rivers and 4 thickets. I'm getting 40% increased attack speed. And with 20 rivers and 10 thickets, I'm getting 92% increased attack speed. And I want to go in and confirm this. This is the method I've seen a lot of people use on Twitch and streaming and a lot of YouTube as well. I'm calling it the average small brain method. It's not really thinking about it. It's just going with the river and placing it how you think. But this is what I've seen most people do, right? So you get your river in the beginning. You just start it off. You run it down there. You put your thickets down there right beside it. And if you do this, planning on looping your river back down, looping it back again, at infinity, as much as you can do it at least, with 10 rivers and 10 thickets, because you're planning on going to the edge of the map, and I counted it out, I believe it's 12 tiles. We'll jump into the actual game and just make sure. But with 10 rivers and 10 thickets, you're getting 40 attack speed. If you look over here, I'm getting the same attack speed, and we're going to confirm this, with 6 less cards. Now, why does this matter? So the way the game is balanced right now, right? The less cards you use, to more effect, the more cards you could place out on the map, and sort of the better you are before you trigger the boss fights, right? Because if I place 10 cards out and I get 20% increased attack speed, and I place 10 cards out and I get 10% increased attack speed, I'm still going to spawn the boss at the same rate. But in the first case, I would be doing twice as better as I would be doing as in the second case. So, using 6 less cards and getting the same effect is sort of a huge bonus. And when you scale this up to 20 rivers and 10 thickets, which I feel like is reasonable, over here I was generous to this, I gave them an extra thicket, but with the same cards, they're getting 68% increased attack speed, whereas I'm getting 92. So, I mean, they'll continue this out, they'll continue this loop, but they'll be doing the same thing, right? Now, eventually, all of these will get doubled. Whereas over here, every single one of these that I'm placing that's not on a river with 3 sides, you can see this little key here, is still getting doubled. And we'll get into that and show it. But I'm going to do my method first, and we'll actually confirm that I'm getting the attack speed that I think I should get. Well, not that I think I should get. We'll get into what I say is the bug in just a second. But what I calculate I'll get, we'll confirm that. And then I know these are pretty much confirmed, but we'll confirm those as well, just for the sake of length of the video and to give people on Twitch a chance to join and see it. I am streaming this video live on Twitch, so if I talk to people that are not me, that's where that's coming from. So we'll pull this to the side. We'll jump into the game. And we'll just try to confirm this. Actually, let's just let it run. So, magic HP, skeleton level. So another thing with the river and how to use it most effectively. Normally, I don't run just the river and forest. I also run at least like suburbs or the desert or something. I'm usually running something in conjunction with it, right? So we'll put our arsenal out. We'll put our grove just to get fights and get cards. Now, when I start my river, and see, it's sort of blocked off here, it's blocked off here, I think in consideration, where is the biggest place for my suburbs to be? And I start my river on the opposite corner of it. So, right here, this looks like what would be the biggest place for my suburbs to be, probably on this loop. This is sort of a weird shaped loop. It's sort of cutting me off on all lengths and widths here. But I would probably start my suburbs here. So I'm going to start my river here and not on the very bottom. So you'll see what I'm talking about. But I'll start it here. Now normally I won't play any of my forests. I'll let those go by. I never play those. I only play the thickets. In conjunction with the river tile, that's the same with like deserts and dunes, mountains and rocks, although I haven't played mountains and rocks in forever. Let's put this, we'll keep it running actually. There's no reason to stop it. We'll put this spider cook in here for fights. And I'm playing the actual game. I've seen people run like mods where they can, so we'll put our first thicket down. Now my first thicket I don't put here, I usually put here, and you'll see why. Bookery, we'll go ahead and place this here to get a good use out of it, and we'll cycle these away. But I've seen people play this game or mods where they can speed it up and things like that. I don't know, maybe in a year or so when I feel like I've explored it as much as I can, maybe I'll do something like that. But for now, I'm just going to keep playing the normal game and everything. So my next thicket I will put here. We'll go ahead and throw this ring on. Go ahead and throw my shield on. Actually, I want to make sure I don't put on anything that gives me attack speed from gear, because I want to be able to just check this easily and see exactly where my attack speed's at. So right now I'm getting 2 from this thicket and 4 from this thicket because of the river. So my goal is to get 10 rivers and 4 thickets. Let me pull up my own diagram. Yeah, let me do 10 rivers and 4 thickets first. So let me actually check and see where I put those thickets as well. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. So my next thicket will go here. And my river will go here. And here. So I got more rivers, I got more bookeries. What's going on, Recoups? If you have any questions, just let me know. If you want to see the diagram or anything, I'll pop it in real quick in case you missed it. So we're going to do our rivers here. I'm going to throw out another bookery here just to be able to cycle cards to get more rivers and thickets. We'll put on another spider cocoon to get fights here as well. Actually, we'll throw on that ring too. Alright, a couple more rivers. So I want to get to 10 rivers and 4 thickets so I can compare to the diagram. Okay, that's the last thicket I need. Right now I'm sitting at 24%. There's another river. There's another river. We'll place that as well. So let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I think that's right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh, that's 11 rivers. So it's actually going to be one more card. So it looks like I do have it a little off on my diagram. We'll see what 10 rivers is giving us there. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So this would be the 10th river. And that's giving us 36% increased attack speed. So if we look at the diagram, that would be right, except this should be 11 rivers. Let's mark that out. Actually, can I just draw through it intelligently and make it 11? Yeah, so let's cross it out. So this is actually 11 rivers for people who can count. I'm sure someone will comment on that at the beginning of the video. So with 11 rivers here, this is 40% increased attack speed. Yes, because once I put it here, it will be. So we'll go ahead. We'll go ahead and confirm that one. So we'll do a little bit of editing. We will edit it to 11 rivers. With 10 rivers, it will be 36% increased attack speed. But my math was correct and my placement was correct. So we're gonna make sure it's correct with 20 as well. I guess I should count it out as well off to the side and make sure these numbers are right as well. I sort of drew this pretty quickly, but we'll go back into it. We'll keep this running and see. Let me just confirm I don't have any attack speed from gear anywhere. No, I don't. So all that's coming from there. So now I need to get to 20 rivers and 10 thickets. And my thicket placement, so this is 2, 4, 6. And then we've got the rivers to match. We'll keep that running. Check out the skeleton level. We'll throw that on. Magic HP. We'll throw that on. We'll quit comparing during fights so that the fights go faster. Okay. So we need this thicket. It's going to run up like this. So we'll put the other thicket there. Let's get another bookery. Okay, so river. So thicket goes here. 2, 4, 6, 8. So I need one more set of thickets. And let's also, next time I go to place, let's confirm. I should have confirmed at the start of the video, but let's confirm that the map is 12 by 12 like I thought it was. Actually, it looks like it may be 12 by something different. It may actually make more sense to snake like this. I'll have to think about that. I didn't think about that before I started it. That has attack speed. I need to pass on that. Right now my attack speed is at 54%. Alright, there's a river. I don't want to get that switched out by the book. There's another river. I'm not really having problems with anything right now anyway, so. Alright, there's another river. The forest. Let's switch that out. Alright, we'll keep our rivers going. Too much attack speed on my gear now. We'll let that forest get cycled out. Okay. So this is our last ticket. Oh yeah, it's way longer. So let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay, so this is correct. This is 12. And this is 21. Okay, this is way longer. So I guess if you could do it, it would make more sense to do it this way. On this map, you can't do it that way. So we won't be able to explore it this time. But if you could do it that way, it would be better to do it that way. So that's all the thickets I need. Now I just need to get some rivers and sort of check it against my math and make sure that's correct. I'm not really having any problems. I put all my fights really there. Yeah, we'll go into more skeletons. Okay, so there's river there. This would actually be a good run if it was like... Alright, so this is 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19 rivers. And with 19 rivers, I have 88% increased attack speed. So not quite 20 rivers, and not quite where I thought it would be on this map. And with the next river, that's really not going to increase my attack speed anymore. But we'll go ahead and do the edit there too. So let's see, 19. I don't know how this is going to go. So 19 rivers is giving us 88% increased attack speed. Let's see. So let's do 19. Let's do 88. But I can at least confirm that the math is correct, which was the main goal of the stream and the main goal of the video. So I do feel like overall, this is a better way to place your rivers. I've seen a lot of people do it the other way, and I don't think that is the best way to do it. I think this is a little bit better way to do it. So we'll throw that in there. And we'll throw that in there. So we'll bring the picture back in here now that I've edited it to make sure that it's correct. But you can see placing the river, and the way I think about it is you sort of want the most kinks in your river as possible. I've seen a lot of people just sort of try and double up. So they'll try and like do this method and then come back around and do this method and then come back around and try and do this. And usually you can't do that very far because the road's going to get in the way. Same with this as well. Ideally here you'll want to cut off from here and start snaking back down, or come up into the top and start snaking across like that if you can. Not every map can you snake across, but it does look like if you do snake across, the map is much longer this way than it is this way. So this is actually the width of the map. We'll go ahead and do this just to make sure this math is right as well, against what I'm comparing against. And like I said, just for the length of the video and for people to join Twitch and hang out and see what's going on. But we'll actually just come out of this loop. There's really no way for me to redo my river placement or anything like that, and I'm not losing any resources. So we'll go into it, do the other river placement just to confirm that the math is correct there. And like I said, if you're catching this video on YouTube, I'm gonna be uploading it there. But I do stream on Twitch Monday, Wednesday, Friday, 9:30 Eastern time. If you follow me, it'll standardize it for you, so you don't have to do that sort of math. I know that's obnoxious most of the time, time zone conversions and stuff. But if you follow me there, it'll sort of give you those notifications, so you know when I go live. And I've got the schedule there posted for Loop Hero. I want to avoid that attack speed. So we'll go into planning mode, start this out. So most people start their river here, I usually see, or here. I don't really think that makes a difference either ways, but I can do what I'm planning on doing here or here. So I'll start here. We'll go ahead and do what most people do. So this is 3 rivers. It would be nice to get a bookery soon and start switching some of these cards out. And I'm doing this with Force and the Necromancer mainly because Thickets, the attack speed, is so good for the Necromancer right now, and it's one of the, I'd say, the class I enjoy the most. So we'll put our Thicket here and plan on going up and bringing the river back down this way. It's one of the classes I enjoy the most, I think, right now. I would say I probably enjoy the Rogue maybe the least. I don't know. It's probably just because I've played it the least as well. I'm sure once I start playing it, I'll really enjoy it, but I don't know. I would say the Necromancer is my favorite right now. And for the Necromancer, the attack speed is so good. Yeah, that's no attack speed. So I'm doing it with the river and the thickets, but you can do this with the river and any tile. This is just sort of the maximum way to utilize the river, I believe. And I do think the river is worthwhile because of the way it works. When you combine it, it's more powerful than just placing the tiles by themselves. Let's do it there so I can start hitting it soon. And the other thing, I'm going to pop the picture in real quick. One of the things I dislike about the way this does work out, even though it is correct, is that, here, let's put it right there. Even though the math on everything is correct, it shouldn't work out this way. I put this here. These thickets that are surrounded with a river on 3 sides end up giving you 12% attack speed. But they should be giving you 16, I feel like. Because the river says it doubles the effect of the tile. But if it's 2 and doubling it goes to 4, and doubling it here again goes to 8. Doubling it here again should go to 16, I feel like. But it doesn't go to 16, it goes to 12. Which is weird math, which is why these sections right here, this section of 7 rivers and 2 thickets ends up giving you 20% attack speed. Because you get 8 from this thicket back here, and then you get 12 from this highlighted thicket. Whereas over here, all these thickets are just giving you 8 apiece. So you can see every other thicket here is giving you an extra 4 attack speed, and you're using basically the same amount of cards. Except in an early game, you're using less. Which, like I said, that does matter. Okay, so we've got some cards switched out. We'll go ahead and get those placed. Okay, so 4 rivers, 5 rivers. 6 rivers. And we're just keeping track of the rivers right now because that's highest of basket attack speed. But I plan on doing some of these videos to sort of just help people out if they want the information to playing the game better, understanding things better. I guess I should equip some rings, but I can't find anything that doesn't have attack speed. One, 2, 3, 4. So I got 6 rivers. So I'm getting close, and the math on those are right. My attack speed is 16%. So earlier I had 14 cards. So with the same no, I had 15 cards. It was giving me 40% attack speed. So that's 7, 8 rivers. One more thicket will be the 15 cards. We'll compare the attack speed there and see where we're at, because that'll be a more direct comparison. We're going to hang on to that river. Well, we'll have to discard it. It won't make a difference, though. So here's the next thicket. A direct comparison, 28% increased attack speed with the exact same number of cards. Whereas with the 15 cards here, of course, it's a different number of cards, so you would have to wait for a different orientation of cards. We're getting 40% increased attack speed. So just to show a direct comparison. And I think our 10 by 10 is going to give us our 40%, but we'll get there. So we're 2 away. So that's all the rivers. One more thicket would be all the thickets. We're going to go ahead and place this river just because I don't want it to get cycled out. But we'll check if the thicket's there just to confirm. So that is 40% increased attack speed. So we can confirm that. We're going to come out of here. Yeah, that's what I said. 40% increased attack speed. So just one more thing to confirm, I guess, is that the math is right against 20 rivers and 11 thickets. So this would be my 11th thicket, so I just need some more rivers once I get that, just to make a direct comparison against everything. So it's starting to double up there. And of course, in the meanwhile, you know, people are probably placing their extra thickets back here. Which, I got a brass candlestick. So that's my 11th thicket. We'll just cycle the rest of the cards out for rivers. So let's see. This is 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, I believe. So 3 more rivers. I'll check that just to make sure. Sometimes the pixels are hard to tell because they've blended them so well. Okay, there's some rivers. So let's see. Actually, we'll check it with a forest. Actually, let's check it with something that doesn't... Oh, I can't. Oblivion the river. Forest, so... 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. So one more river will be it. We'll check against my math to see if my math is right. It looks like it's going to be off by 4. Did I not count right over here? 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. No, so that's 31. So I must have missed an extra bonus somewhere. Because it looks like that's going to end up being 72. That's what it looks like. Yeah, so that's going to end up being 72. So let's change that real quick. So it's going to be more still. Especially in the early game. Which is where it can make a big difference. The difference between... why is that not? The difference between getting an extra 20% attack speed early on can make a big difference. So we will just do that real quick, slide in the picture again. So we can confirm with this math it all has been checked in game. Doing the river this way with the bends in the river, especially if you're cycling into more river cards than you are thickets or whatever your particular landscape at the time is, doing this way does get a much bigger effect out of your tiles for placing fewer tiles. Like I said, right now that's sort of the main way you're advancing the difficulty in the game, is spawning the boss and sort of generating tiles versus how quickly you're going through the loop. So I do feel like this method is a little bit better. I don't know. Maybe other people can see what they think. Maybe there is a better method to doing it. I don't know. And maybe in the long run, this method over here does end up being better if you can just keep it going for longer. But like I said, I don't think you can. And I think up here, over here I did it up and down. But I think in game, you should do it long ways. Do it horizontally instead of vertically. Because you can get more out of it if you can do it that way. And for each one of these, you're just getting more attack speed than normal. Really, and you should be getting 16, I think. I don't know if that was intentional or if it's a bug. Like I said, it may be intentional just because it's so much attack speed and they may not have really accounted for it. But it does work with all your landscape tiles. So I think it's a better way to place them. Like I said, I've been placing them this way pretty much since day one. And I think it's helped out a lot, just to sort of give me that extra little boost from my tiles and sort of squeeze as much value as I can out of it. But I hope you've enjoyed this video. If you have any questions or anything like that, feel free to leave a comment. I'll check it out and get back to you. If you're checking this out on YouTube, I'd like to encourage you to check me out on Twitch. Like I said, I stream Monday, Wednesday, Friday, 9:30 Eastern Time. It's usually about a 3-hour stream. And I try to do some other streams other than that. I've been doing some like FTL and Minecraft, and I may do some like Slay the Spire or something like that as well. Been trying to sneak a couple of games in there other than Loop Hero, but Loop Hero is my main stream right now. And I've been having a lot of fun with it. I've beat the game already. I haven't spawned the secret boss to do that yet. I have spawned most of the secret mobs. I don't really think I've got 100% completion yet. And people are talking about other things that I haven't seen yet. And there's still a couple things I want to do personally just to sort of get towards that 100% completion. But yeah, come check out the stream if you'd like. If you're checking this out on YouTube, if you're here on Twitch, appreciate you coming and hanging out and checking this video out. Hopefully it helps you out and you learned something. If I did, feel free to give me a follow. I'm, like a lot of people, starting out on the quest to get that 50 followers to become an affiliate so I can start actually streaming on Twitch for serious. But I'm going to stop the video here now that I've sort of confirmed everything I would like to do. Do I want this candlestick? No, effects don't stack. I'll just retreat out of here as well. But appreciate you guys for coming and hanging out. If you're on Twitch, hope to see you tonight for my regularly scheduled stream. And I will catch you guys later. This has been Archmage Talk. I'll be back at it again. And I'll probably do some more ArchMethods as well to upload to YouTube. So look forward to that as well. I'll catch you guys later. Peace.